Hey guys, what's up? This is Nick from SCC, and this is a how to make an Airsoft Claymore video. Alright, well basically what you're going to need is you're going to need one large type rat trap, some duct tape, zip ties, a small or large screwdriver depending on what kind you want to waste away. I just got a small one, and some copper wire. I don't know if you can see this, but copper wire. Basically what you do is you get some tape and you put it on the copper part of the rat trap. Be careful, because if you're not careful, this can snap back and actually,
Alright guys,
once you put the tape on the copper part of the rat trap, what you can do is, this is what I do. I get some scissors and I kind of pry the top a little bit, try to, see if I can get a little thing on the top where I could put the zip tie through. Once you have that, just put your fingers. See, my fingers are under that. It's not hurting me at all. So you put that, and actually, other way, you bring this through. Ouch. And up. Hang on. Then you bring this through the back of this. Bring this up, and of course, the zip tie, and you can bring it through. And basically, that's what you have. You can cut it off like what I'm about to do. Like, you basically just cut off, and you can and you can angle it to whatever level. We got medium zip ties. You can get large ones to where it basically ends up. You can get large ones where it basically ends up where it's straight up. But I like it like this because it's like it can fire it. Then it fires it at more of their chest length instead of their feet length. All right, now that you have your rat trap with the tape and the zip ties, you get your copper wire. Mine is roughly about, I don't know, 3 to 4 feet. I like to do a long range, but you kind of need it long because of these next two parts. What you do is right here, you see that little loop, this little loophole thing. Actually, you know what? Down here, you see this is where you put the cheese on or whatever you're gonna put on if you actually have rat problems. And you basically, what you do is you're going to want to wrap around. See if I can get a good angle for you guys. See if you try to wrap around a few times, maybe like 7, 10 times. You do whatever you feel is good for yourself. And after you wrap it around, you're going to want to get some pliers or whatever and seal it shut so it won't come out just like it did. So yeah. Alright, then once you have the trip wire, oh, I forgot to tell you, this copper wire is used for trip wire. Once you have it securely fastened to that, you can put that aside and you go to the other end of your copper wire, and you get this where your screwdriver comes in place. This is basically just an anchor, so you stick it in the ground and it'll go there. You can spray paint it or put some leaves or dirt over it so it's kind of camouflaged better. But what you're supposed to do is, you see at the bottom of this, you basically can just wrap this around as many times as you want to your desired length. You can wrap it and unwrap it and all that stuff. And actually, what I do is, besides wrapping it around a good 6, 7, 8 times, maybe more. See, I don't know if you can see this, but I got a good full not 2 feet, good 3 feet of length. What I do is I'll come back to the duct tape, and you'll see this. I'll get this and I'll put it up the side like this, and I'll get some duct tape. Hang on a second, guys. Cutting the duct tape right now. What I would do is you bring it up the side and you basically attach it to the side like this, so it has a secondary anchor, and then you can bring it around like this again, and along with it going up, you can bring it going back down again, and you basically can do that 1 or 2 times with 2 different pieces of tape, so it has a somewhat of an anchor against the tape along with the anchor against this.
Alright guys, that was a little scenario on how you could do this. But we just put a whole bunch of BBs there and we're just going to let you guys see how it actually worked.
There are the actual BBs.
So we're just going to trip it with this. And then that just releases where the cheese goes and that just flings all the BBs over here. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Not that high of FPS, but it's going to hit you and you'll be out.
Yeah, exactly.